going to do a journal tag, and I'm really nervous. I've vlogged off and on for a lot of years, and somehow trying to vlog in a community that's already established is nerve-wracking. I have anxiety, so that might explain it, but still, I think I'm being a little ridiculous. It's as though I feel like I might be an imposter, but I've been journaling on and off, or keeping a diary, since I was 11 years old, 10, 11 years old. Which is nothing nowadays, because there's a lot of kids that have started, been inspired by online and whatnot, that have been journaling since a younger age than that. But at my age, in my late 30s, oh gosh, I can't believe I just said that, I'm in my late 30s. That's a long time. Okay, so I'm not an imposter. I'm gonna freaking answer this journal tag and not drool all over myself. Sorry, I'm okay. I can do this. So, hey, I'm Goldmorn, Amber Dawn, and I've been on the internet forever. Long enough to humiliate myself a zillion million times. So this is the all about my journals tag that Journal Tree did. I was seeing that a lot of people are doing it. I like to sometimes go to the source, so I saw this other journals tag that was kind of similar, but it was from way back, like about a year ago. Then I saw Journal Tree has more questions. The original video for the other person isn't up any longer, but kudos to people for making, like, seriously, I want to, how does that word say, salivate? I don't know how to say the word properly. Okay, anyway. I'm so nervous. Okay, here we are. I'm gonna just do this. I got the iPad here. I'm finally finding a use for it. The questions. Holy crap, before I got on for 2 minutes. Okay, I can do this. How many journals do you own? Well, if we're talking about ones that I have written in, I'm currently writing in this one. Oh, I hope this isn't oscillator. And I'm on journal number 36. But I have like a few piles of blanks. So I probably own quite a bit more. When did you start keeping a journal? My diary officially that I can remember, although I was writing before then, I was writing short stories and poems. Younger than that, but officially keeping a diary was 1989. How do you date your entries? I date them, let's say, well, today is, sorry, I'm so nervous. I feel like, oh no, I'm unprepared, and I'm not gonna, like, yesterday was Sunday, May 31st, 2015, and then I put the time underneath, and I write beside the time. And I write the time whenever I write. And if I'm writing a second page, oh my goodness, I'm on a roll, then I put the date in brackets, like 31 May 2015 bracket, and close bracket, and then I put the time and I write. I do that online as well, as far as timing and dating my entries. I've been timing and dating my entries since I started, so that helps. How many different types of journals do you currently use? Well, if you're meaning like going from journal to journal, every journal tends to be different. Usually these days, different types. I don't have a preference, except I want to use smaller journals just because I found I used to write a lot better in them. But if we're talking about, do I keep a dream journal, a Q&A video, Q&A journal, day by day, etc. No, I only keep one journal at a time, which is enough for me. I've never kept multiple journals. I had like a dream journal. It said dream journal on it, but I didn't use it for that. If I'm writing about my dreams a lot, or I'm writing about my hopes, or writing about anything, it goes in my diary, my journals. Sorry, I haven't called them diaries since I was a younger kid. They're always, everything goes in the one journal that I'm using. like if I'm in a phase of pasting in my ticket stubs, or if something has happened and it's a big event and I've put stuff in there, or I'm trying out collages, it goes in the same journal. I wish I was an art journalist. An artist journaler? I don't know. A person who does art journals. Those are beautiful. They're fantastic, but I am a text journaler, so I'm talking too much. Do you have a favorite journal brand? No, I'm not a brand girl. I've been in a community for a long time, so I've seen like certain brands come up really popular and everybody loves them, and for good reason, like the qualities and whatnot. But when growing up, I didn't have really like money for that sort of thing to like be up with brands, and I guess I just don't worry about that. I'd be curious to see if I went through my whole collection what I'd be interested in, but they cover so long of years that I don't. No, I don't. I wish I could say I do, because I'd be like, I don't know, I like this one, but no. Do you ever write outside or take your journal with you? Yeah. I mean, especially when I'm feeling well enough to not be agoraphobic. My journal, especially when I carried a bag or a purse or whatever. I'm not a purse kind of type, but for a while I had a purse or a satchel or whatever it is. I used to have things I would always take in my bag. Well, now it's obviously my phone comes with me, my camera, paper journal and pen, and whatever book I'm reading. And I may not read the book, and I may not write in my paper journal, but they're always with me. Like when I traveled to Italy for our honeymoon, my paper journal was with me. I didn't write a word, but it came with me. Do you keep an online journal? Yes. Goldmorn, GOLDMOURN.livejournal.com. Since April 2001, I think it was. Yeah. How often do you journal? Not enough. But with my paper journal, I've been trying to write in it every single day, and I was doing that every single day. Sorry, I'm having a hard time looking at the camera. Every single day since last year. I think it was August or something, where I kept up every single day. But then the past few months, I've been missing a day here and there, 1 or 2 days a month, which is disappointing. I am disappointed, but you go through things that can be. I know it's a good therapeutic outlet, but it can also be hard to write when you're not. I don't know. I'm writing every day though, pretty much. Do you record your dreams, and if so, how? I used to, especially. I would write them down in my paper journal over the years, but the best way I used to was to type them on my online journal, because quicker, right, for me. I dream and have nightmares every single day that I remember. I have, like, from PTSD and whatnot. So, I think I'm not writing them down anymore, really. Do you prefer to write on line pages? Yeah. Unless the book is small, I found that I was okay with it that way, but line pages all the way, because it'd be even more of a mess. Question number 11. Do you ever censor yourself? Yes. Unfortunately, I didn't used to. I had no censor. Censoring myself has affected my paper journal writing and my online journaling in what I feel is a negative way, but for those who I'm not venting or sharing my thoughts about, it's great for them. I wish I'd never let anybody affect the way I write, because life is short. One day I'll be dead. None of this all really matters, so why can't I write what I want? I think I would be a far better writer if I didn't censor myself. Certainly not in my own personal journals. I should be able to write and feel like I can write whatever I want. Now, I do have a situation where I can, but I'm still so locked up inside in some ways that I censor myself. And if you're thinking, if you follow me and write in any way and you're thinking, she doesn't censor herself, I do. Even that is me censoring myself. Do you ever name your journals? No, they're always like diary number, journal number, and that's how they've been throughout. I've never given them a name, but I think that's really cool. I also think it's cool when people do volume number. I think that's awesome. I think that's awesome. But no, I don't, which is too bad, because I think that'd be cool. But I don't know that I'd want to put a name on it. You know what song just came into my head? If you like it, then you should put a ring on it. Beyonce. But no, I guess I wouldn't want to like label what my, because I'm all over the place. If you have a reason, explain why you started journaling. I started because a teacher told us to keep a diary in class. It was his last year before retiring. I said this in my journal collection video, and I think he just wanted like easy check work and for us to like do something that would be out of his hair for a bit. But because of that, I took it home, and so thank you, Mr. Preble. If you've been writing a long time, how has your style changed? I have been writing a long time. My style has changed because certainly going through years of like various difficulties and years of I'm not descriptive. Some of that could be affected by bouts of depression and or where it's hard to do the things that you enjoy, and self-sabotage and not wanting to. Instead of using this wonderful tool that can help you pull through that stuff, I've found that self-punishment is not allowing myself to. So instead of using the very things that could help me, I often don't. So my style has changed in that I am not as descriptive. I am not as detailed. I don't share as much information that I think adds to the greatness of keeping a journal. I don't, I'm saying all these negative things. How has my style changed for writing? You know what? I'm all over the place. If I flip through each journal, it could change. So how's my style changed? Except for the way I feel that I don't write the way I would like. And this could be because of everything, and also the fact that I keep an online journal, which I write in a different way often. Maybe that's why. I'm trying to get back to feeling really good about what I write in my paper journals, like feeling good at least about having this as an outlet, like turning to it and writing page after page after page. Like I did that the other day. I wrote several pages, and I want to just do that. I want to ramble in it and just, who cares what I'm writing? I don't want it to be a chore, because I do love this. I need to write. Writing is in my bones. And so I'm hoping that I'll be able to answer that later in a better way, in that I'll feel more like myself, and that I will use this powerful tool for myself, to heal myself, to express myself, to affect all the other things that I'm interested in, that artistically are outlets for me. I want this to, that's why I'm still writing. That's why I'm still writing, even though I'm not, the kid I was. So there you go. I've answered the All About My Journals tag that Journal Tree posted on May 24th, 2015. And I'm going to post this. Oh my gosh, I'm almost 15 minutes. I talk too much. See? I talk too much. Thanks again if you watched this all the way through. If you want to ask me anything or whatever, that's cool. Again, I'm just a bit nervous, and I seem a bit awkward, because I am. But I love watching the journal videos, and I love seeing that there's so much more out there on YouTube now, and that there's a journaling community on YouTube that has grown, that wasn't there years ago. So I'm very happy that it's there, because it's great to see you guys doing this. You're gonna give the booktube community a run for its money here. You guys just keep sharing your journals, talking about journaling and writing. The two are very much connected, you know. Reading and writing, you know. I think many of us who read a lot, and it's really neat that I'm going on a side tangent about YouTube and what I love about it. But my wedding ring is on a chain because I'm too fat to wear them on my fingers right now. Look, see? This is what I would... There she is. I'm gonna watch this again, actually. So... if I was sassy and I could look like this and not care that I'm, you know, about anything. I'm like, journaling. Look at this journal video. That's the one I looked at. That's where I got my tag from. Journal Tree. Follow her on YouTube. If I could be like that, I probably would be really annoying too. So there's probably no escaping the annoying person that I am. Sorry about that.